of those who came for their PVC was Mr. Lawoye Oluwoye, who stated that he needed to get the PVC so as to be able to vote in the candidates of his choice. According to him, performing his civic duty is of great importance as he holds the key in determining the future of the country.
The necessary thing why I understand is that PVC is very important because we will be able to vote the person we want in and the person we want to be out.
Speaking in the same vein, Mrs. Bosse Ajayi, who spoke with OSBC News shortly after collecting her voter's card, expressed satisfaction with the entire process as she noted that it was very fast and less cumbersome. She enjoyed other Nigerians that are yet to collect their PVCs to do so in order to exercise their civic rights.
I come to collect my voter's card.
And did you spend how many hours?
Just 1 minute. So then I collect it fast.
Are you ready to vote now?
Yeah.
It will be recalled that INEC has shifted the deadline of the collection of PVCs to the 29th of this month to ensure that every registered voter has ample opportunity to collect their PVCs ahead of the forthcoming elections. Oluwadamlola Adebayo Jeje, OSBC News.
The federal government of Nigeria has approved a new trade union, the Amalgamated Union of App-Based Transport Workers of Nigeria. The new union, IT-based transportation services, comprise all app-based transport workers, online transport services, and e-hailing drivers and operators. Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, presented a letter of approval to the union in Abuja. Ngige noted that the informal sector, which constitutes the largest population of workers, is being formalized across the world, adding that the federal government is breaking new grounds with those who are employing themselves and from there employing others. The Niger Delta Development Commission has warned those it described as blackmailers and distractors to desist from instigating crises in the agency. The warning was contained in a statement signed by the Commission's Director, Corporate Affairs, Dr. Bitoye Abosede, and made available to journalists in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. The statement was reacting to a report on an online platform alleging that the NDDC board chairman, Loretta Onoche, apported 25 billion naira payments as federal government set to domicile the commission at the office of the secretary to the government of the federation. The report was also said to have alleged that the commission's managing director concluded with a governor of one of the southeast states to pay 25 billion naira to the State Ministry of Works to pursue political agenda, which was disguised as funding for projects to be carried out in collaboration with the Commission. Abosede described the event playing out as desperation of the highest order. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control and Prevention has recorded 105 confirmed Lassa fever cases and 7 deaths this year. This is according to the Week 2 Lassa fever situation report obtained from the NCDC's website, adding that the cases were confirmed from 30 local government areas and 10 states in the country. The situation reports from January 9 to 15 this year show that there were 369 suspected cases. According to the World Health Organization, Lassa fever is known to be endemic in Benin, Ghana, Guinea, Liberia, Mali, Sierra Leone, Togo, and Nigeria, but probably exists in other West African countries as well. There were reports from Ondo, Edo, Ebonyi, Bauchi, Benue, Kogi, Imo, Oyo, and Nasarawa states with at least one confirmed case across the 30 local government areas. And now to sports. A former boxing champion, Mike Tyson, has been accused of raping a woman in a limousine in the early 1990s. The woman, who asked the court in New York State to remain anonymous, filed her complaint in early January under a temporary state law allowing victims of sexual assault to seek civil damages regardless of the status of limitation. Tyson spent 3 years in jail beginning in 1992 after being found guilty of raping model Desire Washington, who was 18 at the time. And a short affidavit dated December 23, 2022, The plaintiff states that she met the boxer at a nightclub and then followed him into the limousine where he allegedly assaulted her before raping her. The woman, who's seeking $5 million in damages, said she suffered and continued to suffer from physical, psychological, and emotional injury as a result of the incidents. And on the foreign scene, classified files have been found at ex-U.S. Vice President Mike Pence's home, the latest discovery of secret papers at the homes of officials who have served in the top ranks of government. The documents that were discovered by a lawyer at Mr. Pence's Indiana home have been handed over to the Federal Bureau of Intelligence. Representatives from Mr. Pence sent a letter to the National Archives alerting them to the documents. They added that in a separate letter that the FBI came to the former vice president's home to collect the documents by past standard procedure and requesting direct possession of them. The latest development emerged after Mr. Pence sought legal help from specialists in handling classified documents out of an abundance of caution. Investigators are already looking into President Joe Biden and ex-President Donald Trump's possession of files. Mr. Trump faces a criminal investigation for allegedly mishandling papers. Under the United States Presidential Record Act, the records are supposed to go to the National Archives once an administration ends, as regulation requires such file to be stored securely. And that ends midday news today. Join us at 3 for State News. Good afternoon.
Araba ni bàbá.